Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. This is Hearts of Iron 4, Man the Guns, Unite the Anglosphere. We haven't been doing much of the whole Unite the Anglosphere thing of the last wee while, and that's because most of our efforts have been focused on the Middle East, really. And we're just about to finish our conflict with Saudi Arabia. We're just about to start one with Yemen. We are very, very close. We're about 10 more justification points away, 10 more days away from justifying on Yemen. Got a couple of free dockyards. Again, I feel like this is a real problem at this rate. We're making too many darn dockyards, which is a lovely problem to have, but it's also a little bit of an annoyance. What we'll do is we'll start building some convoys. We've not actually been building any convoys for ages, actually. And that's because we've got such a large backlog of the darn things. But it doesn't particularly matter. We got a bunch of planes in reserve. I don't care about that. I don't care about anything, really, apart from the fact that we're about to finish up this this conflict in Saudi Arabia. Low manpower? Really? Really? That counts as low manpower? Don't get me wrong, I get it. Like, I get that we've been really bleeding men. In the deserts of Saudi Arabia, but at the same time, it's a cause worth fighting if we can secure our oil. I want to get oil processing. That's not bad. Fuel gain from refineries. Yeah, I'll take that. We're sort of sticking with an industry theme for a wee bit here. That's fine. We actually probably won't need synthetic oil refineries if we're going to be securing a whole bunch of just regular oil from Saudi Arabia over here, but again, not a big deal. Not too worried about it. Ooh. Justification for conquering Yemen is finished. That's lovely. I'm not going to actually go and do it yet, but I will soon. No national focus is set at the moment. We did indeed finish off the forward operating base in Sri Lanka. I'm not gonna muck around with that quite yet. I do want to appeal to the Imperial loyalists. That's definitely on the agenda, probably for this episode, I would imagine. If not this episode, definitely the next one. Protect Suez, fortify Malta. Let's do protect Suez, I guess. I'm not that bothered about anything else really at this rate. Motorized army, an armor regiment. Yeah, not super bothered by that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That will allow us to get mountainous divisions. I do actually want to get mountain divisions. That'll probably help us out in Iran, actually. Sure, we'll get special forces, which will increase the amount of special force units that we're allowed to have, which is, again, fine. Alright, we've pretty much expanded to all of the areas that we care about in the industry tab. Let's think about engineering. It would be slightly ahead of schedule that we'd start, but that's not a big deal whatsoever. Radar stations, as I say, I'm not really interested in radar, to be honest. Let's start doing some more research modifiers. Our research modifiers, truthfully, should be pretty darn good. Yeah. Free trade, colonial elite, electronic mechanical engineering, mechanical computing, computing machine. And whilst we're on the discussion of modification and what we want to do, I think that we probably want to get industrial concern. Yeah, you would be pretty darn good, and you'd be pretty darn good right now. So we'll get AIOC, yeah, and then next time what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of decisions, which will give blow the Suez Canal. Why on earth would I want to do that? Interesting indeed. I like that decision. That's pretty darn cool. I do want to continue to do this every time I get the political capital to do so. This is also kind of cool. Excavation 3, we're about to get Excavation 3, so we're going to be able to make use of that. Okay. Presumably we're going to be moving in here. Yep, these guys are... They must be pretty darn low on organization by now, but... They're still going. They're still going strong. These are quite long front lines that we're dealing with here in the Middle East, so it's fine. Can we please just finish? Can we please just finish this? Right, attack there. You can get here and then attack. Oh, come on, Just finish this fight up here, please. Oh, these guys are being a real pain. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to manually take this over, I think, because I want to finish off fighting on the west in this area, because we need to focus our energies on the capital, and if we can't do that, then we're gonna be here forever. Literally. Alright, good. Finally we closed that gap. That's kind of nice. The tank unit over here, I feel that it should be a little bit more effective. But apparently not. Apparently not. The organization is only 4 out of 5, which is a little bit of a bummer. We're defending. And apparently we are losing. What's our supply over here? Our supply is fine. Yeah, our supply is absolutely fine. Yeah, we don't require a whole bunch. Alright, I am going to pause the offensive. But, oh, beautiful. Finally, we've taken the capital. Okay, that's great. What is the status now? Okay, they're pretty much ready to capitulate. In fact, they will capitulate right now. I want to take it all. I don't think that should be a problem. Conquer them all. Conquer them all. Conquer it all, I should say. We'll end the turn. Done. There we go. We seized a whole bunch of equipment, which is lovely. You guys, I'm going to immediately re-equip to another front line over here. There we go. So, if you could all move over there, that'd be great. In the meantime, I also want to equip front line over in this area, so let's go and do that. Perfect. I don't think we're gonna have much resistance over here. There's just not enough. There's just not enough people. There's just not very many people, which is fine. Okay, unassigned divisions. Yes, I know that you're unassigned. That is fine. We are training people up. You and you can be equipped here. Yep, we got a whole bunch of troops. What I do actually want to do is start training, as I talked about. I want to start training some mountain men. Apparently I haven't researched them yet. That's fine. They count as special forces, but it doesn't particularly matter for our intents and purposes because we're getting some special force expanding limit thing. Also, Germany seems to be doing, I mean, not great against Poland, honestly. Germany's got a bit of a tough time. I'm not really sympathetic to that, to be honest. But they've got a little bit of a tough time against Poland, which is actually quite good for us because we want things to be a little bit chaotic in Europe, which is what we want to see. Not you. I want you. Yep. And then we are going to make an offensive line all the way up to the back of Yemen. And as soon as we are in position, we are going to attack. Is there anything in Yemen that I actually care about? I don't think there's much. It's more just to say, well, there's a little bit of oil. It's more just to say that we've done it, really. Expires on the 3rd of February. All right, well, we need to make sure that we declare war right now then. Because if we didn't, that'd be pretty darn poor. Right. Right. Execute on the war goal. Let's just try and make it a quick one. I know we're not in position, which is not exactly ideal. They got quite a lot of troops, but whatever. Right, presumably they're going to try and retreat to their capital. If I could just seize their capital before anything else happened, that would be pretty much ideal. You should also probably dispatch some planes into this area. Not like it particularly matters, but whatever. You guys move down here. Yep. There we go. Aircraft arriving. Great. Right, perfect. It always helps. It always helps. Just a little bit of extra air superiority, a little bit of extra. Oh, okay, they don't actually have any airplanes. I was thinking that they might be the first country that we've declared war on that actually has any aircraft, but I don't think they do. Saudi Arabia certainly does not. Does Iran? I don't think Iran does. No, I don't think so. They got a shipyard. They got a naval base over there, but nothing else. Fine, whatever. We are about to get enough political power to start welcoming German scientists and whatnot. And that's what we're going to do. There we go. Give you refuge. Happy days. That will help with our research speed yet again. There we go. Which is quite nice because we're all about the research speed at the moment. Speaking of all about the research speed, we need to trade away yet more steel. Oh, great. We need to trade away yet more civilian factories in order to acquire steel. I'm also going to acquire some aluminium because why not? There we go. Not going to bother about tungsten. We've only got a deficit of 2, so not really that worried. Alright, I'm going to stop the offensive war there. Special Air Service has been done. Air rearmament. No, I'm not really that bothered about that, to be honest. Destroyer focus. I'll get destroyer focus. It's 1940, so now we can start doing some mad research when it comes to aircraft, which is going to be kind of nice. Defend here. I just want to. I want to regroup. I want to regroup a little bit. Great. Happy days. Do we want to immediately throw in and start getting... Ooh. It's going to take a heck of a long time. It might be worth it just doing long-term research. Is there anything that gives me a speed up to nuclear? There is over this side of things, secret weapons, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go to war with Germany, and I'm not going to be able to get into a faction with America. That's just not going to happen, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm not going to be in a faction with America anytime soon, so that's a no. Jet technology, no. Fighter command, coastal command, no. I don't think that there is going to be anything that gives me an electronics boost. Not as far as I'm aware. Ooh. Great Britain demands compliance. I could actually go and do that. That would actually be not too bad. If I was to cancel my Oh, hold on a minute. I'm not justifying on Iraq? Ah, I thought I was justifying on Iraq. Okay, but that's great. In fact, that's really, really good. Because if I do expose the belly of the bear, then that means Great Britain demands compliance from Afghanistan and Iran. It still doesn't give me a solution to dealing with Iraq, but that's not a problem. Non-interference with Germany. I think that actually that's probably what we want to do. I don't think we want to go into an alliance with Germany because that'll immediately draw us into a war and give us a massive stability penalty. So we'll do non-interference next, which is kind of nice because that's sort of a long-term project that we actually were talking about for a long time, and it will be great to finally realize that. Aircraft, we got a whole bunch of stuff to do. It's 1940. Let's immediately start doing Battleship Research, I think. Yeah, it's only going to take us 57 days, so that's going to be exceptionally fast. We're not going to go to war with Iraq, as it turns out, even though they're not part of the, whatever you call it, expose the belly of the bear. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We don't need to worry about Iraq for a while. We'll take Yemen, and we'll call it a day there. Why is there a massive negative modifier here? Some division is not in position. Some divisions are still not in position. Division is still preparing. Yeah, alright. Well, finish preparing, please, and then let's reinitiate this plan. Because I want to attack. Alright, still a negative, but whatever. Let's start attacking. Let's do this. Alright, nice. We're going to push them back, but unfortunately, we've decided not to attack their capital. I should probably redraw the plan here, just because it should look like that. In fact, maybe it's a little better just to make it look like that. Yeah, okay, fine. How are we still not in position? Well, whatever. Let's just execute on that. We've got air superiority. Hopefully we should be able to wear them down. We are attacking and we are losing. Even though we are attacking from multiple angles. That's not very encouraging. Alright, you know what? We should just regroup. Regroup, reorganize. Regroup, reorganize, and then we'll go in. I am not going to go into a faction with Poland. I don't know why Poland keeps on thinking that I'm going to do it. I want to take out the French Commune. I want to take out Italy. We've got routes to do Italy, but we don't have routes to take out the French Commune. Not yet, anyway. And there is also no way that I'm going to go and help Poland. That is just an absolute no-no. I keep on forgetting, but I do actually need to, after I get oil processing, probably need to try and get the Mountaineer regiments. That's definitely something that I should do. Oil processing, thank you very much. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's go Mountaineer Special Forces. It's over here. Mountain Infantry, yep. We'll get both of these modifiers. We've got Special Forces, which there is no reason why we shouldn't get them. Do they not come as an individual unit? I thought they did. Ah, okay, that's fine. So it's just a Special Forces modifier for all of the different Special Forces types of groups. That's even finer, to be honest. That's totally fine. That's totally fine with me. I will take that. Okay, I need to get rid of that modifier. That is literally worthless for that to continue reminding me. Recruiting and deploying. We are recruiting a whole bunch of just regular old infantry at a fairly regular old pace. We're finally managing to build not a significant number of armored divisions, but enough to keep us kind of happy. I feel that that's kind of nice. Maybe we'll start training up a few more tank divisions. We need some more light artillery. Alright. Let's have a look at logistics. Yeah, light artillery and light tanks. It's a bit of a bummer. Bit of a bummer, but again, that is what it is. Are we producing any... we're not producing any strategic bomber. Yeah, we're not producing any close air support aircraft at the moment. We're only producing fighters, which is a bit concerning. Let's get that amended. Just gonna add that up there, but we'll add that to the bottom of the queue. It's not where I want it to go, but whatever. Yeah, add you over here. And we'll give you 5 factories. I'm not super bothered about the loss of close air support aircraft, because it's not like we've been using them much recently anyway.
Ready, sir.
Let's execute the plan. Let's do this. Oh, maybe this is just a sheer impossibility. I mean, it is a difficult area to take. It is a very, very difficult area to take. Maybe we could look at getting some strategic bombers. That is definitely something that I would not be opposed to. Let's get... How many aircraft can we have here? Let's get 200. Let's get 200 bombers over here. We don't have any production of strategic bombers as of yet, which is not exactly the worst thing in the world. But let's start doing strategic bombing in this area. Yep. So we'll start to wreak some devastation upon them, which is quite nice. Mission efficiency is 40%. It's gonna start to get way more efficient. Just you wait. Just you wait. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're not exactly winning, which is a bit of a concern to me, you know? I'm a little bit worried about that. Should we start doing atomics research? I mean, it's annoying, but yeah, we're gonna do it. It's gonna lock up a factory for an entire stinking year, but it will mean that we're able to start doing some crazy stuff. I'm gonna do land appropriation because there's no reason not to, right? It's great value. Are we retreating? Alright. You know what? Let's just wait. Let's just wait until there is enough strategic destruction in this area to feel happy about it, and then we can just go again. You know what? Maybe we bring in more bombers, to be honest. Let's just bring in all of our bombers. I mean, I know it's not all of our bombers, but it is what it is. We'll get them to do just more strategic bombing. And, in fact, we can... Close air support. We'll put you on close air support as well. Can't do kamikaze strike. To be expected, to be honest. It's going to take 404 days to get a 1944 heavy ship. So I'm not particularly interested in doing that. I would like to get a submarine, though. An advanced submarine would be pretty darn nice. We're low on manpower, which is kind of a little bit annoying, but that's fine. This would be a great time for some special forces to be trained up. How far away are we from being able to make that a reality? 93 days before we get access to special forces troops that will be able to operate in mountains. Yeah, these guys are fairly well defended. You know what? You know what? Here's an idea. Here's an idea. What if I was to get you guys? What if I was to get you guys to... No. It's not a valid province for naval invasion. So we can invade anywhere with a thingy, a naval base. You know what? That's a bit of a bummer. Maybe I should bring these guys down and see what we can do. Truthfully, the other thing that we could potentially look at doing... Oh, hold on a minute. We can navally invade you. Is it perhaps a question of province... Yeah, fine. Yeah. Let's get you guys to come and chill out over here. Don't want to guard naval bases. Don't want to do that. I want you to just actually... Come and guard this area. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so move people down here. That's fine. Non-interference treaty. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Non-interference treaty. And then in the next episode, hopefully we'll be able to navally invade this area. We'll see. We'll certainly do something. So I want to try and finish this war off in Yemen as soon as possible, really, because it's just... You know, it's a negative to stability, which is a little bit of an annoyance, but it is what it is, whatever. Anyway, on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to finish the episode up. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Unite the Anglosphere. I'll see you next time. Bye.